Today we will check how to send default attachments in emails from Business Central. So first, let's get into the Business Central and let's see how do we send emails from, for example, posted sales invoices. So if we go to posted sales invoices, so select any posted sales invoice, and from print and send, we have multiple options. So one is email option. The second one is attach as PDF. And the third one is send. So if you want to attach the report as a PDF to the attachments of this document, then we can use attach as PDF, and it will attach a PDF file under the attachments section. So the send option is used if you want to send it to printer or email, disk, electronic document. So we can select whatever option or whatever action we want to do. For example, if I select email as yes prompt for settings, then we can select the email attachment. So I will leave it as PDF, and disk I will select no. So if I click OK now, then it will generate the report. And right now I did not set email accounts yet. So that's the reason it is asking to download the file. So I will click no, and then we will see how to set the email accounts first. So let's go to email accounts. And here, so right now there is no email account set. So let's click new and add an email account. Now we got a wizard. So let's click next. And here we can select either the shared mailboxes or the current email account or the SMTP setup. So this was the replacement for the old SMTP setup. So I'm going to use SMTP setup to send the emails. So select the SMTP setup and click next. So now we got setup SMTP account page. So first click on apply Office 365 server settings. So now it filled few by default Office 365 related settings. So provide an account name. So in my case, for example, I want to say like sales, and then the sender name, you can use like same sales. If you want to create different accounts for different scenarios, like for sending the sales related documents through one email account and all purchase related documents through another email account, then we can use different email accounts. So for now I'm using the posted sales invoice, so that's why I'm naming the name and sender name as sales. And next the email account. So I have already created one email account. So I'm using that email account, and the username will be the same as the email address. So now we have to provide the password. So let me enter the password here, and now click next. So here we can set whether it has a default email account if we want. So which means if there are no other email accounts set up, or even if there are other email accounts set up, so this email account will be considered as the default to send the all scenarios or whichever scenarios attached to this account. And also we can set rate limit per minute. So if we want to send n number of emails only per minute, then we can give that number here. So right now I don't want to set any limit, so I'm leaving it as it is. And then we can click send test email. So it will send a test email to that email account. So now you see that test email has been sent to that same account successfully. Now click finish. So now we can see the email accounts here. So here, if you want to send test email again, we can send it from here, or if you want to set email rate limit again, we can set it here. If you want to compose an email also, we can do it from here. So if we go to navigate from here, we can see if there are any emails that are stuck in outbox due to any error here. And also the sent items can be seen here, and the email scenarios. So there are so many email scenarios. Like if you want to assign only sales related scenarios, then you can select the email scenarios here. So right now I'm not setting any email scenarios, so that all the emails will be sent through this account. So now in recent minor updates 21.2, Microsoft introduced this new feature, email scenario attachments. So if you want to send any default email attachments along with the email, then we can attach those emails or attachments here. So like the terms and conditions, or any disclaimers. So those kind of things can be attached here. So first we will try to send one email without the default, and we will see how it looks like. So I will select prompt for settings and disk no. So we can create multiple send to document settings as well to default these settings by default. So yeah, I'm not going to do that for now. So when we click OK, so it will generate the report. And now here you can see only one attachment. So that is generated through the sales invoice report. Now, if we want to attach the terms and conditions, or any disclaimers by default, then as I said, we can use the default attachments. So let's go to email accounts again. And here go to email scenarios attachments. So click new, add file to scenario. So let's select sales invoice for now. I want to attach some terms and conditions while sending the sales invoice. So I will select terms and conditions default. So which means when we select that file, so here that file is attached here, and there is one Boolean called attach by default. So if you want to attach this file by default to the email, then select this file, and I will create another attachments which is optional. So I will select terms and conditions optional, and I won't select the attach by default here. And we will see how it works while sending the emails. So go to print and send, select the email and disk to no, and click OK. So now we should be able to see the terms and conditions default attachments automatically attached to the email. So if you want to attach that optional terms and conditions file as well, then we can go to manage, add files from default selection. So here you can see that terms and conditions optional file. If you want to send this file also, so you can select and it will be added. So once we click send email, so the email will be sent to that to email account with those three attachments. So we can go to email accounts and go to sent emails. So here we can see the email that we just sent. And if we go down, so here we can see all the three attachments that were attached. I hope it is helpful to you. Thank you all.